I'm having this discussion with Patrick now. I was
Oh,
like, is a
God.
hot dog a sandwich? He said, technically, yes. I'm like, technically. Can you elaborate? He said, well, I tend to think of sandwiches requiring two pieces of bread, while a hot dog is typically just one piece of bread. So, like, okay, you're not you're not supporting your argument here.
Oh, man. So you're that guy who plays devil's advocate to the extreme, huh?
I mean, I'm opposed to the.
Depends on how good your argument is.
Yeah, it really does. I'm opposed to the belief that a hot dog is a sandwich. I don't support that at all. A hot dog is not a sandwich. He said, yeah, but if you use bun as your definition of not sandwich, then you're saying that not only are hamburgers not sandwiches, but neither would be supreme sandwiches. I said, but that doesn't support your argument. Two pieces of bread is not one piece of bread. he fucking put in italics, twitches. I love Pat. He doesn't come online often enough.
Okay, I've got the name screwed up. Is Pat,
He's like, goes back to watching Mandalorian.
is
I
Pat
said, is
Panzer?
cereal a soup? He said, I said, technically. Oh my god. Fucking love it.
Sorry, is he who?
Is Pat Panzer?
No.
No,
Okay.
that's Josh. Patrick is Patrick.
Patrick is
literally, that's
Patrick.
his username.
Oh, okay.
He's the one with the orange background with the black and white cat. Which, I mean, technically it's black and orange because of the lighting.
God, I hate these puzzles.
He's like, why are you asking me this? I'm like, just wondering.
This is going to dictate the next 20 years of his life.
Alright, if you want, I can switch to my rogue.
No, you can play him if you want. I just know you're not ready for that DLC, because clearly. So, like, if you want to play that character, we're just not going to do that DLC.
I actually said that because you said it. I'm like, this will dictate the next 20 years of your life, my friend. This is serious. I asked him another one. Are you guys ready for the other one? Are you sure? You're going to love it, Joel.
Oh, what's the next question? What's the next crazy debate we're having?
Is cereal a soup?
Is cereal a soup? I think I would default to the last argument I had, which proves my exact same point. My last argument covers all of these topics in great detail, which is, just for clarification, that since soup and cereal are socially created, therefore, since the majority of society would say no, it is no.
He's like, milk is not a soup base. Broths are soup bases. Milk is not a broth. The better question to ask is if chili is a soup. And I said, indeed. How do you feel about chili being a soup? He's like, it's not. So I'm like, how is it not?
Your response should be, thank you for improving my own question.
I said, please elaborate.
Did that kill it? No, I didn't kill it.
This is the dumbest fucking debate.
And my next statement is just going to be, but alligators can't fly.
What? What? What about
Exactly.
alligators?
Do what?
What about alligators?
They can't
But
fly.
alligators can't fly.
What is the entirety of that point?
Exactly.
He doesn't have one.
Haha, quirky random XD.
And a key.
Patrick said, sure they can if they have a ticket and the correct paperwork.
damn it.
You know what? I'm liking Patrick more and more. Can we substitute, Chris? Are you the coach on this team?
So you
Can
asked them
we
for the
swap
paperwork,
out
I'll
our
let you.
starting lineup of Elo for Patrick?
What the fuck?
I'm sorry, I'm not up to par.
Where's the ban button?
I offended Elo. He's gonna ban me now.
No, you didn't offend me.
Oh, it's
Damn it! I didn't do it right. We try
That
harder.
was kind of underhanded there.
it's right here.
I mean, I set it up. Like you had plenty of time to try to stop me.
Oh, now you got me and not Chris.
All right, let me wait
That
for my
didn't-
stacks to build
That didn't
up.
notify me.
Or don't.
I thought it would notify me.
That you were banned? I didn't ban you. I just disconnected you.
No, yeah, I did the same thing.
Yeah.
I thought it would notify you when you got disconnected. It didn't even like ding or anything.
Nope.
It was just silence, and I'm like, okay.
Wait, did you both DC each other?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
both have admin.
Oh,
rights,
I
which
thought I
basically
got
means
kicked
CC each
because
other.
I suddenly went quiet for me because you both slept at the same time.
Yeah, no, that wasn't us leaving. Yeah, I guess we both left at the same time. You're right.
I mean, it was kind of staggered a little bit. But yeah.
We split up the Beatles.
Anyway.
Random question related to this that just completely popped in my head. Where did the phrase Elvis has left the building come from?
Oh,
Where
what?
Where did the phrase Elvis has left the building come from?
When he would
Probably
leave the
from
building.
his concerts.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
like, why was that like such a big deal as to be noted enough to become a common phrase?
I'm pretty sure that was his way of showboating. I don't think it had a meaning other than to say like, yeah. I don't think it had a particular functional purpose. I think it was more so for just him showboating.
Okay.
So Elvis had a big thing where, like, basically if the crowd was still cheering and they started cheering for an encore, he would. And to
so
disband the
leaving
crowds,
the building was essentially his way of saying, I'm done, I'm not doing anymore.
it was the public address announcers stating that he has left the building in order to disperse audiences who were lingering in hopes of an encore. To let them know, hey, like, he's gone, there's not going to be an encore, get the fuck out.
Yeah.
You learn something every day.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Makes sense. Chris, look how much fire damage I take.
And the
Alright, I'm gonna go hopping through some random teleporters and see what I get.
okay. By the way, Elo, that teleporter that we thought screws over
I told him.
screws over everyone else when you go through it, it resets every time someone hits the teleporter.
Yeah, he told me.
Okay.
Did you not just hear me?
No, he didn't.
What? Yeah, I heard that you were going to run through teleporters.
No, I literally just said I already told him.
Oh. No, I didn't hear that.
I'm at the teleporter because there's only one on this map.
Oh.
Yeah, we got really unlucky. No items for us.
You got one.
Wait for my stacks. And we're ready. Or don't.
Well, you caught it on fire.
I caught it on fire?
Firewalker.
I hadn't walked up to it yet.
Yes, you did. I waited for them to spawn.
Alright. Ooh, I got a red one.
I have more mana regen. I only have 14 mana regen.
Dude, I got meteor item.
I got Soultaker. Let me go into the first big room of floor 5, please. I gotta know how this works with Soultaker and the orb.
And the what?
The orb.
What orb?
My right click, or not my right click. The
Oh shit! I gotta see this.
I can't see it. There's too many projectiles.
I'm in here on an item. Do you want help?
I got it.
Dude, I get so little XP from this. Holy shit.
I mean, we don't have whatchamacallits on, do we?
Fountain?
Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, we do?
Yeah.
What's the negative?
Oh, wait.
We have positive, don't we?
Oh, yeah, we got positive on. Okay, that actually makes a lot of sense. Because we were originally going to do that other run, and then I changed my mind. That's right. Yeah, who knew? Making it easier gets you less XP. What a shocking revelation.
Do what?
I said, who knew? Making it easier gives you less XP. What a crazy revelation.
Something I want to look at. The last video I posted, Patrick decided to drop that little crumb, which is pretty interesting.
Dropping crumbs. Okay. Hansel and Gretel Part 12. Here we go.
I mean, it could be a cute crumb.
Where did Patrick post?
He didn't post it. I posted it. He sent it to me. I threw it in the controversial junk. Please ignore channel.
Ah. Then I will read that later.
It's pretty interesting. And also, the Q crumb thing, that's where Anonymous gets all their fucking shit, by the way. There's one guy, and Anonymous deciphers what he sends out.
What the hell are you talking about?
I have no idea.
Are you fucking kidding me? Do you not know who Anonymous is?
Nope.
Is it because they're anonymous?
That would be a
we
good.
could go with that.
Yeah, that's a good starting reason. I could give you a couple.
So, Anonymous is a decentralized international hacktivist collective movement that is widely known for its various cyber attacks against several governments, government institutions, government agencies, corporations, and Church of Scientology.
Oh shit, they sound like they'd be fun to hang out with.
I know, right? Their purpose is anti-cyber surveillance, anti-cyber censorship, internet activism, and internet vigilantism.
Okay. Are they wanted?
Probably. Some of them probably are, but figuring out who they are is
for that
impossible.
gold chest?
What?
I wanted the gems. I don't even. I don't have guild key.
Oh. Then you're just okay. You're just stupid. Alright, let's go to the next spot. Alright.
Do you have a gold key?
No, I don't. That's why I haven't got in there. And why I haven't gone to the easier chest either.
Yeah, I want the money.
Alright, I'm at the exit.
Pet to grab it.
The few times they've ever made an appearance, they were all wearing Guy Fawkes masks. So. but generally they don't make appearances in public because, yeah.
Well, I mean, that's just a bad idea if you're wanted.
Well, not all of them are wanted because, like, nobody knows who the fuck they are. Like,
Okay.
that's the thing.
Okay,
But
they're a
born
decentralized.
as an organization. If they went in public as their organization.
Yeah, but like, you know, there's certain people in ISIS are wanted. Like, it doesn't mean that, you know, like there are people who don't know everybody that works in a terrorist organization that also still have complete access to or don't reveal themselves in public because they don't want any of the kinds of problems that would lead to. Right? Am I crazy?
Nope, you're not crazy.
Okay.
I wasn't listening.
Oh,
I was reading,
not
sorry.
One person I was
it's all
talking
fine.
to.
I was reading, I'm sorry. Say it again. I'm listening.
I was just making the counterpoint that just because they're not specifically wanted doesn't mean that they're not going to reveal themselves in public. Like, terrorist organization members, like ISIS, for instance, don't go walking around like, yeah, I work for ISIS in the middle of, like, America.
Right.
That's all. I was
Well,
just... Right? Because what was your point then? Or am I misunderstanding?
well, my point,
Yeah.
like,
Why did you open the door?
my point for what? Like,
I didn't see the glass walk. You were talking about... You know, it doesn't matter. Clearly I misunderstood something. Clearly I misunderstood something, or else the conversation would keep going. So ignore me.
so generally, like, they only appear online, and when they appear online, obviously they have a Guy Fawkes mask on. They have voice changers, so they're using text to speech. For the most part, though, like, they just don't appear in public because, like, they've done some shit, right? So,
Sure.
and the
like
other
they're
thing is, though,
wanted or something.
right? The problem with it is, like, because it's a decentralized group, if one were to go out in a Guy Fawkes mask, you could be picking up some completely random fucking person that just decided to wear the mask one day. Like, so there's no way to trace back to who the fuck they are. So even if you did see someone with a Guy Fawkes mask, it's not necessarily an anon. You know, it could... There's no telling. And for the most part, from my understanding, none of them really even know each other.
It's almost like a faceless shadow organization is faceless and shadowy.
Yeah.
Chris,
one type of
I
organization
officially
got it
love
right.
glass floors. It gets around that fucking trap that I hate with the confusion at the beginning and the confusion at the end with the spikes in between. It's straight just as a platform just walks around the whole thing. It's awesome.
But for the most part, like, if
Give me
they're
more
legitimate,
What, Yellow?
if they're legitimately part of Anonymous, they're probably not doing anything super shady other than, like I said, the Anonymous people take hints from Q, which are called Q crumbs, and decipher them, try to answer unanswered questions, right? So they try to bring light to the shady organizations like government bullshit that JFK was on about, you know, stuff like that.
Sure.
Which turns out that video that I linked to from YouTube that's from an anonymous person.
God, I hate the fucking... the confusion! Alright, we're good. Yeah, I don't... trying to think. Yeah, I mean, I guess if you're a shadow organization, that's probably the best way you can get your information out, right? Is just random people making videos about it that say that they're backed by it. But I guess then what happens? How do you have any type of validity, right? Because if someone releases a video that wasn't backed by them, claiming that it was backed by them, and it's decentralized to the point where no one knows who everyone inside the organization is, then they could be telling the truth and they could be lying, and there'd be no way to back that up, right?
It could be.
Because if there's not a key leader and not everyone knows one another, then there's no way to prove what's happening. It's not a completely structured. It's an anarchy, right?
I mean, it's not. It's not an anarchy.
Well, you know what I mean, though. It's more chaotic.
Right.
So how do you get any validity from them?
You just have to take what they say
At face value.
At face value,
Okay.
and like that's the thing, though. They're Theorycrafters. They form opinions on what's being presented. Like they are, like I said, they're trying to shine light on what's going on. So they're crafting theories about public events, shit that's happening. The media, for instance, they're completely against media. Like, who would have thought, right? It's just something to take into consideration, is what they present to you. Okay? This is what they've discovered, what they have read into what's happened at this point. Like,
Oh God.
Here's a statement from them. We, Anonymous, just happen to be a group of people on the internet who need just kind of an outlet to do as we wish, that we wouldn't be able to do in regular society. That's more or less the point of it. Do as you wish. There's a common phrase, we're doing it for the lulz. That was actually coined by Anonymous, if I'm not mistaken. We're just doing it for the lulz. Because they were asked at some point why they actually did an interview. It was an online interview where they had the fucking Guy Fawkes mask on with a voice changer and shit like that. Or one of them spoke out, and that was the response. We're doing it for the lulz. I can't remember when that was, but I think maybe during the 4chan raids or some shit like that.
The 4chan raids?
Yeah.
Man, there's so much extended universe that I'm not aware of in my own universe.
I should probably pop a push.
Me?
No, me.
Oh.
You see how low health I was?
No, I didn't.
It wasn't pretty. Was that about 1? So, yeah, Bat.
Mm-hmm.
I'm leveling my mono regen.
Sure.
I'm at 15. And if I ever get a combo for the rest
15?
Yeah.
How the hell did you get to 15?
How did I get to 15?
Yes.
2 from drinks, 2 from class titles, 3.5 base, doubled. So
'Cause of
4,
your
5, 6,
priest
7
ability?
and a half, doubled. Double because of the priest. Yeah, those orbs you see me spamming all the time,
Mm-hmm.
135 mana each. Should be 180, but I got the reduced cost for them too.
god, those things take forever to kill.
And tell me, like, you're what you were questioning about the whole, what we were talking about with Abraham Lincoln's assassination. John.
Oh yeah, the whole quick recall to make sure I'm understanding. It was the there was the idea that Lincoln was assassinated the same reason Kennedy was, which was because they both were circumventing the federal banks or Federal Reserve Bank. Yeah.
Why would you think that wasn't possible? Like, you said something about that would mean that it was
it's not that it's not possible. It's just that.
Why are you saying that you were saying something about that would have to have been like
the way that
generation to generation or some shit like that.
Right, the way that's in my head, maybe I'm thinking of it wrong, but like the way it sounds, at least, it sounds like someone saying, you know, there's this shady conspiratory group that runs the Federal Reserve, and they've been like, basically multiple generations have all come to the conclusion that if a president attempts to circumvent it, assassinate them. Or that the generation that did so with Lincoln, basically they used that as a precedent for Kennedy. Like, it seemed like you were, maybe, or the way it was worded, it seemed like that the idea was that they were like the same individuals or the same, what's the word? Like the elites is how it's often phrased, right? It's like this one group of people who throughout time all managed to hold the exact same values and do the exact same actions in response to problems that they encounter.
Okay, so you don't think that's possible? Basically.
I'm not saying I don't think it's possible.
It's just
unlikely. It's unlikely. Like, that requires a good amount of evidence to back up.
So how do you explain the Freemasons?
Oh God. I would say the Freemasons are a tad more believable because, let me think about it for a second. My initial claim would be that they're a religious organization, so there's an inherent belief structure that they all are supposed to support. But
okay, okay.
But the belief in money is a pretty solid belief too.
I was gonna bring that up if you weren't.
Yeah,
I mean, you have to take into consideration almost every United States note says, "In God We Trust." Oh, sorry, not United States note.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Is there
Federal Reserve note. Sorry, Federal Reserve note.
Which, interesting enough, I don't know if this is the exact reason, but it's the only interesting reason I've ever heard in defense of this. While we're talking about this, there was a Tom Clancy novel I read at one point, and the discussion came up of why. I'm trying to remember which book it was. I think that's where I read it. Where they were debating why exactly the U.S. was still making pennies that cost more to make than they were valued, and the reason essentially came down to the fact that because so much of the U.S.'s currency's value is based upon other economies, changing the way the currency was would make people fear the stability of said economy or currency.
I can believe that.
I don't know. I just suddenly remembered that when we were talking about the Federal Reserve, and I like spitballing random facts and make me sound smart. Yeah, no. God, why does the Federal Reserve? I guess. Have the Freemasons ever been suspected of murder? I don't know much about them. I don't know, because, like, assassinating the president seems like a pretty extreme case for a secret organization to be running under that's been kept quiet for hundreds of years.
What? What?
What?
Okay.
Right? Like, if the reasoning is that they're completely... is that, yes, they do it, and yes, they have been, they've done it before, they might do it again, isn't the whole conclusion based on the fact that, am I crazy? Am I thinking of this wrong?
So no, like, form your statement, and I will.
Yeah, I'm trying to, the right way to word this. It seems like the fact that they're okay with assassinating the president of the U.S. seems like it's on a grounds that's higher. Like, has the Freemasons ever claimed or ever been suspected of assassinating the president? You know what I'm saying? Like, that seems like on a higher level of. Oh, you actually got it? Oh, cool. Wand of Chaos. Hell yeah. I guess the big difference, at least currently, than my head between the Freemasons and the other one would be that they, oh my god. Would be the fact that they actually are claiming, or people actually suspect them of assassinating the president. Like,
So currently, you're trying to tie the Freemasons with the assassinations. Is that what I'm assuming?
no,
Am I
I'm
assuming
saying
right? Okay.
the distinction between the Freemasons and the other group is maybe the fact that no one suspects the Freemasons of assassinating the president.
That's interesting.
You know what I'm saying?
But...
Like, no, like the beliefs that they're having in order to support that aren't to the extremity of assassinating a president of the U.S. Maybe? Maybe that's the case. I don't know much about the Freemasons.
I am almost out of potions. Oh no, I'm not. Never mind. Carry on.
I was gonna say, you're not tied to me, so if you die, I'm just gonna leave you.
Oh wow, thanks for being a dick. Well, keep his face over there.
I am. He's currently infinitely bugged on my face, and I'm comboing while only fighting one person. Like I'm mad lad. Oh no, conspiracy theories are always really funny because they always run this like really slippery slope where, oh, well, fuck me. I literally got cornered there. Well, good luck.
Stop knocking me away!
Good luck, Chris.
Oh my god.
Try not to die. Or revive me. If you can revive me, do that.
I can't get up there! I literally can't get up there.
You passed me! What do you mean you can't get up there?
I was spamming F as much as I could, and then it's like, fuck you!
Yeah, the weird thing with conspiracy theories is, like, the part of the reasoning behind it is how much you could see when happening. So when someone, like, is just like, I don't know if I'd see that happening, it, like, undervalues the... There was a point here. So much of it is based upon how believable it is, and it's more believable in a lot of people's minds that, I guess apparently including mine, that a shadow organization isn't okay with consistently assassinating the president of the United States because they went against their interests.
So, the way I look at it, alright, so...
I just be clear, you're not supporting the you don't believe it, you're just playing devil's advocate because it's fun. Kind of.
I haven't finished watching that video, which, from my understanding, once you get to, like, the last two, like, pieces of it, 9 and 10, of the fall of the Cabal, a lot of shit starts to add up and make a lot of fucking sense for what is currently going on. Right?
Okay.
So my roommate Chris, whenever I brought the letter from the chairman to his attention, he actually is the reason that he brought up the Fall of Cabal parts 1 through 10.
Oh, sweet. Chris, real quick, are we doing the other dungeon at New Game Plus 1, or are we going to like New Game Plus 3? What's your thoughts?
I wouldn't mind trying New Game Plus 3.
Alright, let me get the easier setup for the fountain setup.
Gonna need some real drinks for that, though.
Alright, I'm ready whenever you are. Keep going, Elo.
He brought that video to my attention. And he's an avid Trump supporter, like, bar none, which is interesting because Sarah is not.
What?
But the thing,
different people can have different political beliefs and still be in. I'm assuming they're in a relationship.
Yeah, they're engaged.
And be in a relationship together. Crazy.
Right. Crazy, right?
Crazy. Mind blowing.
No kidding. But it's just interesting because he's been following this long ass conspiracy theory, like plot against the president shit for a while. And he brought that video to my attention. He's like, you should really watch it. It's got some interesting shit. So that's why I started watching it. Patrick's like, he randomly asked me, he's like, have you watched Mondo season 2? I'm like, I don't even know what the fuck Mondo is. He's like, The Mandalorian, Baby Yoda. No, I haven't seen it at all. He's like, never mind then. It's a good show. I'm finally getting around to watching the second season. I'm like, right? I've heard as much. I really want to watch it, just don't have access. You know what's also really good? I'm waiting for him to say what.
What are you going to say?
I don't know yet. I haven't decided.
Link the Cabal video.
I already sent it to him.
Oh, damn.
Send him a D's nuts meme. There you go.
Why would I do that?
Because you have punchline with no set, or you have a setup with no punchline, and you don't know where it's gonna go. So a D's nuts joke is always a classic.
I would rather just say pizza.
Wow, that's so funny.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, over D's nuts, I would really rather say pizza.
Chris, you ready?
Almost.
Okay.
I'm just trying to think of...
But I might just link that video again.
I'm trying to think if I want to do Essence Collector or if I want to do Braces of Quickness.
Essence Collector or Bracer of Quickness?
Do I want any sort of mana? I'm gonna do Essence Collector. And then I need Shop.
Is there a collection of all items?
There's you can go to... Give me a second to see where it is. There is an area where you can see all the items you got.
Say something, Chris.
What?
Keep talking.
Why?
I'm changing your volume level because you're really quiet on my end.
God damn it.
Oh, that's so much better.
Yeah, it's... You know how the mic has that, like, tension
dead zone
thing? It's not even a dead zone, it's like... I'm talking about the actual, like, cable. How you just move the cable,
it has
like the wire cable.
Yeah.
If that moves at all,
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
it changes
I used to have a
drastically
headset
how
like
I
that.
sound.
It's
I
really
absolutely
annoying.
hate this headset. Yeah, I found out I have a Razer mouse, I have a Razer headset, and I despise them both. They're both absolutely terrible.
I think
You know,
I actually have a Razer headset right now. That's why my voice sounds so distorted.
I'm not gonna lie. I really have never used Razer.
You ready?
But as much as my mouse bugs the shit out of me with its issue, the G903 Logitech mouse actually been pretty fucking great. Other than that,
Oh yeah.
is what. So has my Artemis headset
Oh no,
that
my
I'm
dad
still
started
using
using. I always used
6
to
years
use these
later.
really shitty mice, and then my dad got me a really nice Corsair mouse, and
Mouse.
I fucking love it.
That's what I'm thinking about trying is a Corsair mouse
It was like
because
25 bucks, and it's fucking pretty good. My favorite
Hey,
thing about it is the Corsair's the one with the flags on it, right? Kind of like the sails.
yes,
Okay. Yeah. No, I love it, and it's also pretty great because there's a button on it to change the mapping of the side buttons, so you can change it to like mouse button 4 or 5 or 7 or 8, or there's like a whole wide variety of things you can change it to. And I didn't realize this at first, because what kept happening was I kept having to remap buttons because I thought that I genuinely thought the games were glitching and changing my mappings. It was really funny.
hey, Bat, this may be a short run.
Oh.
I am not doing damage for shit.
You want to know what's also interesting? Your character's bug no longer works. We don't have a teleporter.
Son of a bitch.
I was actually thinking about trying out another G502 or picking up another G502 Logitech mouse because they're pretty fucking good too. That's what I had before the 903, and I didn't have any problems with it. I just didn't. There was something I didn't like about it. I can't remember what it was though. But they released the 502 Hero. And I might
Yeah,
pick
it's
one of
definitely
those up
taking me a
instead.
second or two longer to kill these things. God,
In that game, a second or two is a very long fucking time.
Right?
Yeah, it really is.
No, like that's why I'm very concerned.
Because we're fighting level 1 guys.
It's taking us about a second to go through a level 1 worm.
Yeah, you might want to start over.
Well, I don't think starting over is gonna fix it.
It's not gonna. It's the
No,
new
I
game
mean-
we're on.
I mean, like, not do that one. Sorry. Any other questions, Joe?
Any other questions?
Yeah.
You mean like funny arguments we could have?
No. Like about the whole like Freemasonry, fucking Illuminati, ball, whatever you want to call the shit.
I don't know. Any questions I have about... I heard, I don't know if it's true, it could be a conspiracy theory, but I heard that part of the ritual of becoming a higher member of the Freemasons involved, drinking out of an actual human skull? Do you know if that's true at all?
Oh. Probably not.
That's what I thought. I'm like, that sounds a bit absurd. I'll be honest. But if that's true, like, holy shit. It's a bit of an intense group. I don't know. I heard some crazy shit about dancing involving nude people in human skulls, and was like, wow, well, that's intense. Chris, I do no damage to these fucking beetle mini bosses.
Yep, I understand.
I'm suddenly getting flashbacks to when I was playing that level 1 character the other day and was about to get one shot. I haven't let it hit me yet to find out.
I don't think it's quite that bad. I'm still surviving a single shot, but don't get a follow-up.
Alright, I did it without taking damage. Oh god, there's like 3 of them in here.
Oh, there's like 4 in the room I'm in.
Oh yeah, I shouldn't be netting more, shouldn't I?
Huh? Yes, you should.
Netting is so good, and I don't ever think to do it. I was using it more last run. Last run I was actually using netting a good bit, especially on the level 6 guys. Whenever you actually have to just slow them. Man,
So now we have to have a serious dilemma. Are we going to be clearing these rooms, or are we going to try to progress?
I need all the XP I can get, so I would like to grind through them.
Okay.
Like, there's no downside to grinding through them. We're not at lethal concern here yet.
When we will, we only get 2 tries.
True.
No.
You know what? At one point in time, that might have been part of their initiation, but I doubt it, considering, for the most part, the Masonic Lodge was more like puzzles, symbols, gestures, things like that. I don't like. I don't know.
It does sound pretty far-fetched, I agree.
Yeah, like they're more based in symbolism than anything.
Yeah, I think the closest I ever got to one was when I went geocaching one time.
Did you drop off? Because you
Yeah.
might. Well, fuck.
I dropped off last floor. Dude, the bosses are
Okay.
so squishy, holy shit.
What all effects do we have going? Oh, we have like the normal XP stuff.
Do we have the normal XP stuff? I thought we were running the normal, or the easy
No,
grind.
we're running the good stuff. Never mind.
Yeah, so let's say.
We're running the beneficial one. I saw a lot of things. I didn't realize how my bonuses there were compared to negatives. I'm just surprised you turned off enemy drops.
Enemy drop?
I guess that's not normally that big of a deal. Yeah, the boss didn't drop anything.
Oh. Yeah, I didn't think we would... At the time, it was not a concern.
Yeah, I mean, hey, that means the glitch I thought I had didn't work. You got those guys?
Yeah, slowly, painfully, about to get trapped in the middle of a room, but yeah, I got them. Grind through them, I say. Damage, what's that?
Now you're thinking like a tank. Go stand in front of that arrow.
No, you don't go stand in front of that arrow, you drive the arrow through your skull to show dominance. you charge it head first. And then the arrow will split upon contact with your forehead.
Or your forehead will split upon contact with the arrow. One or the other, but we'll know at the end.
Either way, the combat will be over soon.
Yeah, because he definitely doesn't have a second arrow. Oh, wait.
Nah, because if you split the arrow, it, like, magically anime flies back at them in the most epic of projectile fashion. Do you at all see this button? Because I do not.
Is that it right there? Nope. Can't say I do.
Button. Missing.
You know what my question is?
Huh.
Are the Knights Templar still around?
What are those?
Are you fucking kidding me?
Assassin's Creed enemies.
Oh!
They were an actual faction.
Yeah, like the Knights Templar was as much a secret society as the Freemasons. Like they were a big thing.
Oh, weren't they also in the fucking Raiders of the Lost Ark? Or no, that's
Probably.
that's not the Raiders of the Lost Ark. The other one, the third one, the good one.
I don't know.
The one with the dad in it. Whatever the hell that one's called.
The one with the dad. Okay.
Yeah, the guy from
The fourth one had him too, didn't it?
I don't remember. Listen, I only watched the first 3, and they were pretty much all sucked except the third one. The one with the dad that's dating his girlfriend.
You had the Temple of Doom. You had Raiders
That's
of
the
the
second
Lost
one.
Ark. And
I think that's the
then
first
you had,
one.
The something Crusade, Last
Yes,
Crusade.
the Last Crusade. That's the good one. I think they were in there. I think that's what they went to find in Venice was one of their bones. And that's what they found in that coffin. Oh, we got screenshot ready puzzles up at the top.
I don't have a screenshot anymore.
Uh-oh. What happened to your screenshot potential?
Steam took away my F12 key.
Uh-oh. We're actually
They
gonna
said
have
I
to
used
do
it
the
too much.
puzzle now?
We probably could if you just keep track of where the first 3 are, and I just keep track of where the last 3 are.
Yeah, that's probably true.
There's a drink up here, and it looks fancy.
Ooh.
Kinetic Kiss. Gain 2.5 of your max mana a second while moving. I didn't read the downfall. Would you like mana?
Would you like some more mana with that mana? Frenetic Eruption. 5% chance of triggering combo and scoring crits. 20% damage taken when out of combo. Or no, plus 20% damage taken when out of combo. Got it. It's the combo one. I am pretty happy that we are actually able to kill these bosses. That means every time we actually get to a boss, we can just skip to the bosses and then keep doing fine. Which is really funny to me. But yeah, to answer your question, Elo, I have absolutely no idea.
Okay.
Honestly,
go that way.
there are so many secret societies that probably live in this world that you could probably, I bet there's some alien or person from the future observing our timeline just writing his own anime. I bet that's how they write anime, actually. Someone observes another timeline.
Kate, true story?
Yeah, he just observes another timeline and then just comes back and it tells everybody about it. And they're like, wow, that's a great story, you should write that down, and that's how anime is made. Like
I just picture like a doomsayer trying to convince people, like tell everyone the flaws of this, and no one believes. He's like, fuck it, if I can't get people to believe me, I'll just make it entertaining.
Yeah, no, there's somewhere Kira not only destroys the entire oh my god.
You're dead.
Yeah. Holy shit.
What got you?
So I'm assuming by
Lord.
timeline you mean universe, because
Depends.
No, those two are not the same thing at all.
I know they're not. That's why I'm asking for clarification there.
Yes, I meant timeline in the strictest of definitions.
You meant timeline.
Oh yeah, this place sucks.
Right?
I would like you to elaborate. What do
Well,
you mean by
there's a
timeline?
theory of the universe in which there are multiple splitting realities, and every decision splits the timeline in a new direction.
Right.
So someone could potentially.
He's talking about Elo's talking about parallel universes, not particularly. Yeah, you're both talking about parallel universes.
They're the same thing.
Elo's not the same thing.
No, they're not.
What?
Joe said they are. I'm saying they're not.
Okay, so if you have
And what he's saying is
if
yes.
you have one universe that runs off of multiple timelines, and each timeline appears as a separate universe, then is it not the same thing as multiple universes? Because the distinction is only in the fact that you know they're from the same timeline originally.
Okay. First, we're talking about like fathomically different concept.
Okay.
Chris said.
Fathomically.
Chris said, Doomsayer preaching about animes, da 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 da.
Okay.
You said the said Doomsayer writes animes
What?
based on separate timelines, correct?
No, I said someone observes a timeline and then writes an anime on it and goes back to their timeline and sells it.
Okay. How the fuck would half the animes that exist in the same timeline?
I don't know.
That's my question.
Watch a lot of anime.
I was going off of just Steins;Gate logic.
I was just thinking of Death Note. Like, you could easily see if assuming, you know, that Japanese gods of death exist.
Okay, now I could see that one.
That was what I was thinking. I was just thinking Death Note, personally.
But then you said something about Kira.
Yeah, the character in Death Note.
Oh, okay.
I said there's probably a timeline where Kira doesn't get stopped, and he proceeds to just destroy everything. And then someone came back and said, I don't like that ending, and wrote his own anime.
For some reason, when you said Kira, I was thinking Akira, not Death Note.
Kira's the name of the character, right? I swear I heard that like a ton in that show.
Light Yagami is not. I mean, yeah, K for, I guess, yeah, Kira. It is Kira, isn't it?
I thought
I have no idea.
Chris, don't tell me you're the weeb. Don't tell me you haven't actually seen Death Note.
Yeah, it is Kira.
Okay.
I don't deal with pronunciations of names. I accept defeat on that front.
Chris is like, I can't English. Don't ask me.
I can't English. Don't ask me the Japanese.
Fair.
Okay, so my thing is though, like, when you said that, I've actually seen quite a few animes, and some of them are fucking out there. Like, you're talking
I bet. The Japanese are some crazy motherfuckers.
Weird ass monster type shit, things like that. That's why I was like, in no way, shape, or form could it be alternate timelines, alternate universes? Sure, because
I mean, if you ask someone like, I understand what you're saying, but on the flip side, if you ask someone like 5 years ago, hey, in 5 years, could you imagine having not only a president that's hated by like the wide majority of people, like half the people in the country, but also not only is he about to get kicked out, but he's about to supposedly drop a secret plot that is completely going back to maybe the Kennedys? 5 years ago, you'd have been like, what the fuck are you talking about?
So here's my thing, all right?
Okay.
Here's what I was thinking, right? So, in this video that I've been listening to, the falloc ball, right?
Okay.
They mentioned Q, which Q is...
The alien from Star Trek?
No.
No, the scientist from James Bond.
Okay, maybe.
They're the same people. That's
Okay.
the real plot twist of the universe. They're the same person, and Q is just no. Wasn't the whole point of Q in Star Trek that he was just testing humanity? This is all a test, guys. We've officially confirmed it.
Illuminati confirmed.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
God, I love conspiracy theories. They're so off
Okay,
the
so-
wall. It's awesome.
So you understand what Anonymous is, right? They're
Now,
not a
now I
conspiracy
do.
theory. They are a thing.
Well, sure, they exist. I guess.
So there's a special branch of Anonymous that deciphers these puzzles and
Wait,
shit.
whoa.
Released by this-
Whoa.
What?
Stop.
Where
Hard-
did we lose him?
Hard stop. How the hell did you go from this organization is so mysterious, no one even knows if it has any structure? You could grab some random guy off the street who you think is part of it, and he could just be some random dude that they hired to stand in a mask. How did you go from that to, oh yeah, it's been confirmed that this shadow organization has an entire department for something that we know about? Hold on.
Okay.
I feel like I just got like gaslit or something. What the fuck?
The entire department lost their entry badges. Therefore, you never know who they are.
Yeah. We don't keep password databases. What do you think we are?
All right. So
Every ID card just says Joe Schmo.
Yeah. John Doe 35. This is where 007
right.
officially starts. John Doe 7 is the true mastermind behind all of the James Bond films. He witnessed it in another timeline 30 years ago, and here we are.
Yeah, speaking of conspiracy theories and anime, Bat, have you seen Steins Gate?
No. I love your transition,
It is a
though.
conspiracy theory anime.
Is it like, oh man, I can just already picture it. It's like, man, based off this one random thing, we can thus form a hypothesis about something 300 years in the future type thing.
It's a it even deals with time travel and alternate timelines.
Cool.
You actually might really enjoy that one.
Okay.
okay, so let me. Can I continue now?
Yeah, that was all I got.
Sure.
All right, so Anonymous. All right. They may be decentralized and they may not have a leader, but they are a well-organized group. They meet online in different forums and discuss shit that they want to do, and they will branch off into different departments, if you will, or groups to accomplish said goals that those agree upon, right? Like, say we got online with 100 other people and we all decided, okay, well, I want to go on a fucking winter vacation up in the Alps. Who's up for it? Let's get together and we'll all pitch in, we'll buy a group trip, so on and so forth. It's kind of like that. All right. They get together to go and accomplish said goals. Like there was OPOC, which was Operation Oklahoma. It was a mutual aid effort responding to the 2013 flash floods and windstorms in the United States. Right? They went and helped. There was the Million Mask March on November 5th, 2013, where a ton of protesters got together, wore Guy Fawkes masks around 400 cities in the world and marched. Like, it's not like they don't have any kind of organization. They do. There's LulzSec. There's a ton of them. There's Anti-Sec. Those are different things that they accomplished as a group throughout
Reminds me a lot of
the last
right now.
Yeah. Okay.
Reminds me a lot of what?
Anime called Durarara. It was like Drarara. Yeah, it's fucking name
I'll
stupid.
do the first two because they're the most. You did the last three because they have least per thing.
Sure.
Like back in 2015, an offshoot of Anonymous
Okay,
self-described as
hold
Ghost
on,
Security.
Hold on.
Hold on. What
We have
are
to
we
do a
waiting for?
memory game, so give me a second.
Oh.
Hell yeah! Teamwork! Alright, you were saying?
In 2015, an offshoot of anonymous self-described as Ghost Security or GhostSec started targeting Islamic State-affiliated websites and social media handles, like attacking them, like hacking them and shit.
Okay, so...
Like,
So basically, shadowy organization has complete deniability, but also complete access to everything that's going on, and well, not access, but has a solid amount of order enough to get stuff done.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Bad
be
news
honest with
potion.
you. That sounds Fantasyland.
It's real.
I can believe it.
I understand, like, if
Fantasyland,
they
but
get
it's
stuff
real.
done, but there is a lot of stuff that is completely not working that is not being highlighted. Like, you don't run a company, or companies cannot run that well, let alone fucking secret shadow organizations. Like, there is at least something that is unaccounted for that is going poorly for them. I can guarantee.
I mean, you're not necessarily wrong, but when people don't know what you do to begin with, I mean, how the fuck do you really expect them to know what you did wrong?
Okay, so anyway, it's a virtual community, right?
Sure, I'm following.
So there is a section of fucking anonymous who deciphers these fucking hints and like puzzles and all kinds of other shit that's dropped by one individual named Q.
What?
Yes. And
I'm really trying. I'm really trying, but you gotta be kidding me. Like, come on.
The division that translates all this is named Y.
Right?
QY.
Okay.
So the interesting part, okay? Stay with me here because this is me theory crafting at this point.
Oh god, okay.
Oh god, we're adding that too.
A lot of presidents in the past have always used the term draining the swamp.
Yes. It's
When-
a common expression.
It's a common expression used by a select few presidents. It wasn't all of them, but it was like, I think 7 or 8, something like that. I know Reagan used it, JFK used it, fucking Trump used it. He said it 1,000 times on fucking Twitter.
Okay.
What if Q is JFK Jr.?
Okay. You know what I was talking about with anime plots? The level of conspiracy.
Oh, I completely agree with you, Bat, and that's what makes this so much fun.
Oh yeah, this isn't just like, oh yeah, like the government totally had something to do with 9/11, or Jeffrey Epstein was like got assassinated in his cell. This is like this is on a whole nother level. Like, hey, you remember that guy from 3 seasons ago? Turns out he not only lived, but also is completely orchestrating the entire current plotline.
And he's the main character's brother.
Yeah. Like, I'm sorry, but my god.
So anyway, like, the big question is, when did QAnon become a thing?
Oh, that's the question we're trying to answer.
I think Bat has more questions.
Yeah, I have a lot more questions. First off, not just when did they start sending, what are they talking about? That would actually probably be my first question. Hey, what did you have for breakfast yesterday? You know? Why did they reach out to them in the first place? Why did they call themselves
What are you smoking
Q?
and how can I get some?
Yeah, like, Like, the win at the beginning is not the question I have. I'm assuming that they're saying if they can figure out when they started, then they can assumedly figure out who it is that's starting it, because if they can figure out the starting timeline, then they can work backwards. But that assumes...
Wait a minute, who is they?
Is that what the theory is? That's why you care when they started typing to each other? Because that would dictate who... You're trying to figure out who it is?
I'm curious as to when Q came to be. Because if he came to be, like, shortly after Anon became a thing, and it was... Obviously, it would have been after JFK's assassination and after
fuck
the
that
assumed
attack.
death of JFK Jr. Could Q be JFK Jr.?
So that's what I'm saying. You're trying to say that because
You're
of
trying to figure out
who it was based upon when it started.
Which, like, there's no fucking way that would prove anything.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. It literally doesn't prove anything because you're assuming that they start immediately after something as a consequence, which would be really difficult to not only prove, but... Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a fun conspiracy theory, though. I'll give you that.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Currently, though, like, I don't know.
Are you dead?
I really need to be. I need to go to bed. It's fucking 1:30 in the morning. I gotta be in Shepherdsville at 12.
Oof.
Oof.
That doesn't sound that absurd. I don't know, it depends on how bad you are getting up in the morning.
Pretty fucking bad.
Say if it was me, I would still be asleep. Now. Ready to go? Do we care about the button?
What?
Do we care about the button?
Holy shit, I have actually positive fucking MR. There's a free item, so yes.
Experts have classified QAnon's
Dude,
appeal
I
as
have
comparable to those
27
of religious
MR right
cults.
Yeah, I'm negative
You hear
30.
me?
Say what?
Experts have classified QAnon's appeal as comparable to those of religious cults. According to an expert online online conspiracy, Renee DeResta, QAnon's pattern of enticement is similar to that of cults in the pre-internet era, where as the targeted person was led deeper and deeper into the group's secrets, they become increasingly isolated from friends and family outside the cult. Online support groups developed for those whose loved ones were drawn into QAnon, notably the subreddit r/QAnon casualties, which grew from 3,500 participants in June 2020 to 2,800 by October. In the internet age, QAnon virtual communities have little real-world connection with each other, but online they can number in the tens of thousands. It's interesting. An expert on cults who specializes in recovery therapy has said what a movement such as QAnon has going for it, and why it will catch on like wildfire, is that it makes people feel connected to something important that other people don't yet know about. All cults will provide this feeling of being special. It's fucking interesting, man.
Sure.
Interesting. Interesting, yet still. 2019 congressional candidates. Two people who declared themselves as Republican congressional candidates in 2019 expressed interest in QAnon theories. Matthew Lusk, a Florida candidate, told Daily Beast he was not a brainwashed cult member, saying QAnon theories are a legitimate something and constitute a very articulate screening of past events, a very articulate screening of present conditions, and a somewhat prophetic divination of where the political and geopolitical ball will be bouncing next. That shit's fucking crazy, dude.
Oh shit, that was close.
These towers are so tanky now. Are you good?
Yeah, I just ran through about 30 to 40
You
archers
should
and almost
probably
died.
stick together.
Yeah, that's fair.
Ooh, XP bonus.
Yeah, I got cornered and basically had to run back and forth and had to run through about 30, 40 archers that were chasing me. We got pretty intense.
Side note, if you're out of potions, or low on potions, there is a well.
No, I actually haven't used one yet.
Should you have used one?
Maybe at one point, but I said fuck it.
Huh.
The slows are real. Go away. Go away. Come get this chest with me before the trap activates. Wait, how the hell do I have an ace key?
Magic. There's a drink at the top of the
Apparently.
map.
Hmm?
There's a drink at the top of the map.
Yeah, I just noticed that too. And that's a brokeable wall.
It's a brokeable?
Brokeable wall. The ultimate of broke.
Perpetual desire. And Ruin does.
Hammer time. Plus 100 attack power. Lose 5% of your current health while standing still.
Don't get body blocked. Is what that tells me.
Well, you're also going to be like one-shotting everything, so does it really matter? Plus 100 fucking attack power. That's an absurd attack power buff. Just don't ever stop moving, you hear me? You run like a mad lad.
Oh wait, I have to go to the bathroom.
No, you go to the bathroom before you play that one. Wait, does that mean you can die before you get to the fucking mine shaft? If you die in the town, do you lose it?
What?
Maybe.
Because the potion goes into effect whenever you drink it.
You can't get hurt in the town normally, so we don't know if you regen health in the town.
What are you talking about? How can you even get damaged in the
He
town?
has
There's a
a potion that makes you lose life while standing still.
Interesting.
In exchange for 100 attack power.
Interesting.
Hey, Bat?
Yeah, I've
There's a
currently got a
shitstorm over here.
horde on me.
Oh, you too? Cool.
Yeah, it's the kind I can't really stop to help you with. I kind of cleared it out a little bit. Oh, cool. You're glad you got all your attack abilities coming in. Your massive AoE surges.
Oh yeah, I got you. I think.
This kind of makes me want to play the Ranger so I can just fucking yeet myself across the map at max speed.
Trust me, the yeeting yourself across the map at max speed does not save you.
While doing damage.
Alright, I gotta go to bed. Later, guys.
Alright, we're gonna keep dying to these slow ghosts.
Yeah, for real.
Alright,
See ya.
later.
See ya.
Kill the fucking ghost spawner. I think we got rid of it.
Yeah, he's dead.
I'm gonna get this gold chest down here, so come down whenever you're done. Okay, what would be your most believable conspiracy theory, Chris?
I mean, I'm not sure, because if it was a conspiracy theory, I believe, I probably don't consider it a conspiracy theory anymore. I'm also,
Fair, I guess.
very... I'm also, like, I don't pay attention enough to conspiracy theories.
Hmm.
If you go over a few, I might be able to let you know, but...
9/11 was an inside job is a typical one that a lot of people use.
Yeah, I actually, I'm aware of why people say that, and that's, not the case. Or, well, their justification isn't the case, but I see why they say it.
Another
Do you
one
know why?
is... What?
Do you know why people say that?
There's something about the whole... The common argument I've heard was that the amount of heat that the plane explosion would give off is not amount to melt the building. So some other type of explosive would have to be on site in order for,
So, what it is, if you watch the video, the support beams at the bottom of the building buckled.
Yes.
And people believe because it created it basically created an explosion from the bottom and collapsed vertically, they think it was demolished from the ground and not from the plane hitting it. And though that is the case, because of the way the buildings are built, they are designed to collapse inwards on each other, on themselves,
So
rather
that they
than
don't hit
fall
other nearby
over.
skyscrapers and...
Exactly.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Skyscrapers have to be built that way. But that's why that's assumed
Oh,
as such.
shit.
By the way, you pulled enemies.
Yeah, I pulled a lot of enemies.
I am
oh
lagging
my
so
God.
bad!
Don't go that way!
What did you do?
I accidentally ran into 2 rooms with a fucking ton of ghost spawners and had to run for my life.
Holy shit!
No, I'm stuck!
Oh god, more ghost spawners. Oh yeah. This run's a thing. More ghosts too! What the fuck did you do?
A red spawner blocked my exit. That little tiny flag you see up there blocked my exit.
Holy ever-living fuck. Oh my god, they're still alive!
Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it yourself, feel free to like, comment, follow, subscribe, or whatever the hell else you feel like doing. And check out the Twitch or YouTube channel, depending where you're coming from. Peace out.